Good evening, everybody. My name is Rajesh Ambano, 1998, 2001 batch. I know exactly how everyone here is feeling now because I was just sitting there feeling that way. Anyway, is it tired? I'm thirsty for tea. I'm really, really thirsty for tea, and I have a long 4-night journey back home before I fly out on Monday. So I'm saying that to promise you that I'm not going to take a lot of time. Very briefly, I was asked to speak on how the Department of Computer Science in MCC changed my life. And I can bet that there cannot be any other better example than me. In my school and in my BSc, I never dreamt that I would ever do a technical degree, that I would work in a private company, and I would even be sitting in front of a computer. Probably, maybe I didn't know the technology when I was in school, but I might have possibly expected to sit in front of a computer for something that's going to be life-threatening. But if not, I was not going to sit in front of a computer. I studied in Science School, and the only thing I dreamt of was to be in the Indian Air Force, to be a pilot. And I couldn't make it because I had color blindness. They kicked me out. I still continued to try. In BSc, I joined chemistry and I continued to be in the National Cadet Corps. And the principal was saying that a cadet from MCC was the best cadet in entire India in Naval Wing. I was the Air Wing best cadet in India in 1997. I continued to do what I was doing. I was dreaming of doing something that was like in service to the mother nation. And since I was kicked out of Air Force, I recalibrated my dream to be a civil servant. Even if I taught in UPSC, my dream was to be an IPS officer. Even if I cleared IAS, IFS, I wanted to be a police officer. So I come to Chennai after my BSc chemistry in Bishop Iba College in Trichy to join MCC in MA Public Administration. That was the only course I wanted to be admitted in. I applied in MCC, I applied in Presidency College, and when I was here, I met a couple of my friends who had already been admitted to MCA in Anna University, and they forced me to apply for MCA in MCC. I said I don't have the fee money with me. My father gave me 500 rupees and I just have the expenses laid out. They bought the application, they made me fill it out, and they applied on my behalf in MCC because that was the only college that had the applications being accepted at that time, because I was out in the entire third year in a youth exchange program in Canada. I came back late. When I came back, Anna University was closed, RAC was closed, and if I had applied, I could have got a NCC quota because I was the best cadet the previous year. But I did not apply. I did not make any attempt to apply because I didn't really think MCA was made for me. I sat for an entrance test. The day before MCA test was the entrance test for MA Public Administration. And I was really up to date with my current affairs and whatever questions that were asked. I did my best. I didn't clear. I was not on the list. I don't know why I was not on the list. I was prepared for the test for MA Public Administration in MCC. I hadn't opened a single book to prepare for MCA entrance. I didn't do 1 hour of preparation. And the day after MA Public Administration, I sat for MCA test and I cleared. I don't know, it's probably the will of God or fate, or I don't know what that was. Now the next day, Presidency College sent a letter saying I got a seat for MA Public Administration. Now I have MCA from MCC and MA Public Administration from Presidency College in front of me, and I called my parents and I'm basically very confused. Would anybody be confused between an MA degree versus an MCA degree? I was sitting there, I was thinking, am I going to be a civil services officer or am I going to be an MCA graduate? My friends sat me down and said, you are a fool if you're going to take MA Public Administration and try your next 10 years attempting to clear UPSC and probably end up as a clerk somewhere, or pick MCA and make sure there is a bright future. I didn't convince myself, but my friends, my parents, they convinced me to join MCA, and I did. And first 6 months, I was walking in the department like a zombie. And imagine, I was asked to write a Hello World C program, and I was like, the entire world was coming down on me. And Prince Raja said he's not here actually, and COVID is here. And there were some programmers, and he would be like sitting in front of the computer and like, just typing fast without looking to the keyboard. And I'd be like, the hen pecking on grains, like, and I would forget, find B, and next time I would forget where the B was. And so the life was terrible. My batchmates used to hate me because, I used to be aloof, and people would be waiting to get into the lab and do work, and I'd be like, when the lab is over, I'd be like flying out. So I was like considering, after 6 months, I was considering leaving MCA. But during that 6 months, staff, I'm not going to name each staff and say how they changed my life, because each one of you said exactly what I was going to say, and I don't want to repeat myself. You have said about every staff. Milton sir was there, Arunai sir was there, Arunai sir, he left, he was there, Femina ma'am, Mini ma'am, Jana ma'am, and Charles sir was joining that year or the following year. Once they started teaching, and I was starting to get the idea and coming out of my broken dreams, and my friends especially, they helped me get out of this nightmare I was living in, because this broken, shattered dreams versus a career that I never thought I would do. And the department really helped me. The staff helped me, my friends helped me, my seniors, I was close to a couple of seniors, they really helped me. In second semester onwards, I got back on my foot, started to walk steady, come to the reality that, hard to have a career, and MCA is not a bad option, I'm sorry to say that, but I just was getting to that reality. And then by the end of first year, I was full force. I was so happy I made the choice, and I was in fact so happy for my friends who pushed me into this department. And just for the dedication that department, the staff, and the love they showed towards me, I graduated, and I was awarded the Dr. Gift Ceremony Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in MCA. Because the first semester, I never thought I would make it out of MCA. Either somebody's going to carry me out in stretcher, or I'm going to run away. I didn't think about any other option. But I was so glad I continued on. The department helped me, and today I work in Oracle Corporation. Most of you might have heard about that company if you know about what it is. So I work in the US. I'm a development director, manage a big team, and what best I could say that how good the DCS is, the Department of Computer Science is, and how good our staff are. I'm just a standing testimony. So it might have looked like I'm just saying too much about myself, but really, imagine I spent 12 years in school, 3 years in college, 15 years preparing for a career. That was not what I did. It was 3 years in MCA, the Department of Computer Science and MCC. That's what shaped my career, happy life, happy wife, so life moves on. So I'm so glad I did what I did, and I'm sure you guys are. Everybody was so passionate. You were able to stand here and talk so passionately about your staff, about your friends, about the department, the career you're in. It's all every one of you is a testimony to how the Department of Computer Science is shaping everybody's career in the future. I'm so glad I did. I'm sure you all are glad you did. And again, I would like to thank the department and the staff and the organizers for giving me an opportunity to walk up here and say a few words. I didn't prepare anything. I just thought I was going to walk up here and talk about what happened in my life, and I'm glad I did. Thank you all for listening. Actually, I was hoping nobody leaves when I start talking. I think I did a good job. Thank you all.